It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Falcons and the Niners. And it's coming up next on EA Sports.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. The Falcon offense about ready to go to work here for the first time, and leading them as he has since 2008 is the veteran quarterback, former MVP, Matt Ryan.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about his individual performance from last week's game. I mean, did throw 4 touchdown passes, so he's in sync with his receivers, and they're very confident. Did have 1 interception.
Yeah, 1 pick.
And
they lost.
Yeah, so no matter how many touchdowns he threw, if it comes in a loss, he's not going to be satisfied.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And some room to roam now. He's at the 40, the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 76 yards. And the Falcons on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. We get our first look now at Trey Lance, ready to quarterback this San Francisco offense. And Lance, the number 3 pick in the 2021 draft out of North Dakota State.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 16 more on that one and another first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. John Kaminsky. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Amendola's got it, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that's a great play for that defensive unit. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first down, Ryan. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On first down, it's Patterson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. Now the ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, And now it's third. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Caught by Sanu. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt.
Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Corner blitz by Josh Norman works like a charm. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
On play action, Lance.
That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Here's Lance to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he's going to have a Niners first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Lance looking to throw it. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Throwing now is Lance.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Lance. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 38. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most...
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Lance, a handoff here to Mostert.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
Lance finding Kittle. First down, San Francisco.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And Lance now to throw. And returns it right back to Samuel. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here's Mostert.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Again, it's Mostert.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Raheem Mostert.
Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25.
Matt Ryan and the Falcon offense set to get going again. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
Well, he's been doing this for more than a decade now, showing that he's still got that arm strength from back when he was the #1 overall pick.
Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good call there on first down, and Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wound up picking up positive yardage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan, he'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Here's Ryan. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Danny Amendola, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they can try to put something together if they want.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A gain of 39 now. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
The Lance going to throw.
Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From now they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Deebo Samuel, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Now we'll again see Calvin Ridley in the Falcon offense,
making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. He's got a man, complete. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And this one is right through. And that'll bring them back within 4.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter of what's been a tight contest so far.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
First down and a little extra for Mostert. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
57 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Lance.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Now Lance.
And his throw here's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Throwing is Lance on third down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Ryan. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On third down, Ryan. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And Lance will try again on second down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Lance. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Foyesade and Ilikin. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trey Lance of the 49ers set to go back on offense here. He has to sort of pick himself up off the mat now, Charles. They were winning at halftime, now losing it. He's not playing well.
Sometimes you get into a position where you get a little bit too greedy. You feel great about how you're playing. Good first half. Hey, I can do even more in the second half. And then you make throws that you're not supposed to. As you said, he's got to start to turn things around.
See if he can erase those 2 third-quarter interceptions from his mind. Now a throw here to his running back. And he goes out right around the 39. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Lance. Oh, what a catch by Ayuk. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Lance now on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 7 yards to pick up there. 2nd down and 3. Back to the running game with Mostert. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Come on, let's go. Watch 36.
On 2nd down, here's Lance. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And the ball is knocked out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. The kick by Gold is good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. To throw is Ryan. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Hayden Hurst, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now Lance again. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Gold with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Here's Patterson. Oh, he shifts past him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Here's Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Patterson on the carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Once more, they turn to Patterson. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. We'll check on his status when we get back. This will be caught just inside the 10. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Ryan. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Pass rusher extraordinaire, D4'd that time, getting the sack.
Well, in my time in football, I've yet to see a playbook that draws up offensive plays designed to lose yardage. A running play loses yardage on first down. They try and throw it, take a sack on second down. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
That escapes the sack. And that is incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
So Lance and the Niners down by 5, 2:21 the time left.
Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And this is incomplete. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up the first down. They'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Here's Ryan. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
After review play, ruled on fielding first.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. He's back to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 23 yards to pick up there.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And it's 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it happen before. How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for the Falcons, it's just their 3rd win on the campaign as they move to 3-11 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.